Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Ultimate Food Fights. Today we're just going to try something small in honor of Krispy Kreme opening up in Reno in the last week or so. Surprised I've never had one here before. But I went ahead and went through the drive-thru and picked up some of their spring minis. They're pretty interesting looking. I actually don't think they taste different. I think they're pretty much all the same flavor. They just have different colors. I mean, one of them has some sugar on it. One of them has some cream, so maybe a little bit of different flavor. But I honestly got them just because they look kind of cool and I want to give them a shot. I've had Krispy Kreme before. People think this is blasphemous, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I actually prefer Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe that's because I'm from the Midwest. Not saying it's bad. I just don't think it's as cracked up as everybody thinks it is. It took me about 45 minutes to get through the drive-thru just to pick these up. But we're going to go ahead and give them a shot. I know that these are only out as a limited time. It's kind of a promotional thing, which kind of worked out for Reno since they just opened up. I think a lot of people are getting them. You can buy them for $15.99. You get a box of 16. I actually got them split into 2 boxes so I could share them with some other people. So we'll go ahead and give these a shot. So here's a look at the little flour one. It's got a little bit of yellow sugar. I kind of wish these were different flavored, but from what I've read, they're not. Maybe we'll get lucky and they are, though. Well, they're super sweet, obviously. It's just a glazed donut, smaller, of course. A ton of sprinkled sugar on there, a little bit of icing on the top. I mean, they're good, of course, just a glazed donut with a bunch of sugar. So if you really like sugar bombs, here you go. There's no uniqueness to that flavor, though. I don't think it's not like a lemony flavor or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing. You'd think that they want to do that. I know they have flavored donuts there, so go ahead and try this blue one here. This one is, I guess, supposed to look like a bird. They didn't do a great job of decorating it, but pretty interesting. We'll give it a shot. So after trying that one, it's not that it has a different flavor, but with the different texture, it's a little bit different. I mean, this one, say with the sugar sprinkled on top, it obviously has a different flavor, but it doesn't have that lemony flavor. This one doesn't taste like blueberries or anything, but it's pretty much just icing on the top. So it is a little bit different. It just doesn't have, like an actual flavor profile, just more of a texture kind of thing. So, and then the third one is a little green iced donut with some sprinkles, and it's supposed to look like a little bunny on top with the cream. Kind of interesting looking. I know my daughter was excited to see these, that's for sure. This one's a huge one. They put a lot on that one. So let's see if this one tastes any different with that cream on there. I didn't realize that the ears were little pieces of candy, so there's a crunch to it. Kind of surprised me, didn't know what that was. Same thing, the icing tastes a lot like the blue icing, of course. It's not flavored, but having that big, I guess, dollop of cream on there makes it a little bit different. So they're a little unique, but they're not, there's nothing special about each individual one. Again, if you like Krispy Kreme, you're going to like these, of course. It's kind of nice because they're smaller, so you don't have to eat huge donuts. And it's nice to share, take to an office or something, or bring it to your family, and everybody can have one instead of, let's say, eating a full donut for breakfast. So it's not quite as much sugar. They're pretty cool, though. It's a little interesting thing that they did there. At some point in time when the line dies down, maybe I'll do a Krispy Kreme donut review where I actually try all of the donuts they have that do taste different, and see what they're like. But I'm glad I went there to try these out and to say I'll share them with some people. Again, they're good. They're donuts. It is a glazed donut. It is what it is. Hopefully people don't hate me for saying Krispy Kreme is not as great as everybody thinks it is. But anyway, so that's going to do it for this. Again, it's just a short one. I wanted to let everybody see these that they have out there. If you like Krispy Kreme, definitely go and check these out. As far as that goes, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a like, add comments, let me know anything you'd like me to try. But as for now, everybody have a good night.